Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Steven's Sausage Roll. Alright, we have the final puzzle of this level, the Great Tower. Now, there are some mechanics in here that I've barely played around with at all. This is the first time we've really done something with stacking. So, I'm not going to try to solve this straight off, I just want to experiment a little. So let's see what happens if I push that. Apparently not much. Okay, but when I move the last one, the whole tower moves. Okay, that's really useful to know. Alright, and what happens if I move it with the direction of the sausages? Okay, then we actually get some rolling. That is the last thing I expected to see. One of those pieces didn't behave the same as the other. Well, let's just see if we can figure out what's going on with that. So those both went the same direction. Uh-oh. It's on me now. That's not what I wanted. How is it on me? I'm standing next to it. So there's something going on that I don't understand. Alright, I don't understand how that could be. Alright, and the last thing I want to see is... Okay, so if I roll it again, I'm assuming they'll fall off the front. So based on that, it seems like I have a limited amount of time to get myself in position. Because I have to get 4 of these up to the upper levels. And as soon as I start having to move, for example, like this, then they're going to start to fall again. So from this position, let's say I get this one into the spot that it needs to be in. And then I can do something like this and walk up here. So I can actually build out a little area for me to go stand to push things around from. Hilarious. Alright, so once I'm standing on this, I'm in trouble. Because I don't have a way off. If I try to go by going this way... Yeah, so there's literally no way for me to get off. Oh, wait. Can I go this? No, because I'll run into the same issue. Alright, so I need to go back to before I stepped onto this. Alright, I think I've learned enough from that attempt. So let's go with this plan. Where I'm just going to inch this thing up piece by piece. And let's see, so the pieces on the second row right now... Oh, this is worse than I realized. The pieces on the second row are in the wrong positions. Those are the ones that... Those are the horizontal ones that I need for the second row over here. Alright, one last thing I'd like to understand. Now, unfortunately, I've got this lined up in exactly the wrong way with me. Maybe I can do it here? That's interesting. Those two stacked up stay together the whole time. Okay, so I can leave that sitting there now. Alright, and what happens if I push both of these simultaneously because I've got a sausage on my head? Is there any way for me to get rid of this thing? Or is it just, like, permanently there now? I think it's just permanently there. Oh my gosh, this is confusing. I still don't see how I'm supposed to manipulate those up to the second level. Okay, let's try the patient approach. Okay, so the goal here will be, once I get these pieces up there... I'm gonna need to free the staircase. Okay, that's bad. Definitely don't want to do that. Didn't realize I was that close. Okay, so I'm gonna need this to walk on. Okay, so I can face any direction I want from up here. Just as an example, this is obviously not a good move, but... Okay, so I did manage to get a piece up there. This one is currently locked in place. This one is safe to walk on. Okay, that was obviously a big mistake, though. I definitely don't want that piece down there. Okay, so the main thing I'm trying to determine at this point... Oops. Okay, I can still get off of here. I want to know if it's sufficient to get everything onto... this top area. It looks like it is. Looks like I'm going to be able to bring them over into the right positions. Oh, another thing that's handy here is I can actually, I didn't realize I'd be able to do this, but I can spear stuff. If I spear the horizontal ones from the right-hand side, I can go drop them into place like this. And the same thing for the vertical ones. But then this, I can actually get over to the other side. So it looks like I would actually eventually need, one of these in position. We put that there. And then this is the trick I figured out a couple episodes ago. Standing on here, I can move backwards, which brings me forwards. I actually need to move... I need to do this, so that my fork doesn't get in the way of anything. Now, unfortunately, I need to actually have this one in position before I roll that, because it actually needs to be over one. It needs to be sitting above, needs to be sitting up on top there so that I can push it on and then push it one slot over and push it into position. So I'll never actually be able to reliably travel from here to here. In fact, the only time I can get across these gaps I just realized something else. Okay, so let's say I have one of these speared. Like so. I can get it up to level 2 with the staircase. Now, unfortunately, based on my current understanding, I'll never be able to unspear this anywhere. There are no blocks to push against up here, which means no place for another sausage to get locked in place for me to push against. Okay, so this actually isn't helpful. So I still have to be careful at the beginning to make sure that I get all 4 pieces that I want on level 2 before the tower collapses. Well, this is the only direction I can move at first without losing a lot of stuff from the tower. Let's go ahead and do this. Gonna move it a couple more times. And then what I'm thinking I might do I'm worried about getting these too close to the wall. But I really shouldn't be, because they can go right in those 2 positions. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and collapse this. And in fact, let's put that there for right now. And then this should bring it all the way down. And now I can walk across there. So if I go over one more square, let's go ahead and commit to this. Alright, so now I can push these. I'm worried about what that's going to do to the ones on top, though. I guess there's only one way to find out. Yeah, I pushed them way over. But if I just push this back now... Oh, I understand what's happening now. It's getting stuck on my fork. It's not on me, it's on my skewer. So what I really want to do is put these over this way. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to get myself into trouble here. If I didn't already. Okay, this is looking really good. So this can almost be finished. The problem is I need to finish them in a certain order because I won't be able to get back over here. Okay, so let's try this now. The problem with this is it might grab... No, okay, so that looks good. Somewhat good, at least. Okay, so now I have some place to roll those into position too. Alright, so to get this one in position, I'm going to have to kick this one out of the way. I don't think I want to do that. I might regret this later, but I think it makes more sense to do this. That'll allow me to get this in position to kick that off that way. And let's just go ahead and do this. I think I'm in the home stretch. Let's just go ahead and kick that onto that position. Okay, so now we should be able to just get this over here. Get that into position. And let's grab this one and go put it here. I'm gonna go ahead and commit to this. Can always come back and change it later. Okay, so that's in position to be rolled on now. Last thing to do is to finish this one off. Okay, so now I'm ready to wrap up. I just have to stand in the middle when I'm done. And I can finish these off from anywhere, it looks like, so just have to be able to access the stairs at the end. I also have to be aware of exactly where it's going to leave me. I think I actually have to do this in a specific order. I think I have to start from this end. I have to climb up the stairs here. And then I have to do all of them. Alright, so let's get all of these pushed in. I can always come back and undo this if this turns out to be wrong, but I think I have to do all of these, and I have to go up and do everything all at once. Because I'm kind of going to walk my way across as I go around. Okay, so the plan here is to carefully position myself to knock that in. And then move this forward. And then just repeat for all the rest. So knock that in. Move this forward. Then we'll just go around and do the same thing over here. Knock that in, and I move left to move this right. There we go. That's a pretty cool puzzle. All right. Alright, we got our overworld sausage. Let's do little scouting mission. So one possibility actually might be to just bring it in this way. I'm not sure if there's enough room there. There might not be enough room. Probably going to be much easier to get it in from this side. It's like I'm going to have to spear it to get it out of the corner that it's in, regardless. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so the problem here is that I will not be able to move it from here. Except for that way, which I don't think I wanted. Because it doesn't hurt anything. Oh, but I can just bring it down here to, unspear. Unskewer, whatever you want to call it. Oh, let's, kick this off from the wall before it's too late. Okay. Alright, we have a new area. Let's see. I want to see if there's a sign. Seem to have many puzzles with many staircases here. Might be able to get over there. Alright, before I go across these stairs, I want to see what's up to the north here. Trying not to accidentally trigger a puzzle on my way through here. Okay, puzzles all around. Got some sort of a central area here. No way across there unless I'm missing something. I guess I could climb all the way around. Alright, let's get lined up to walk straight through this area. Even though the roof is long gone, the pillars still seem to retain purpose. I wonder if that's just flavor text, or if there's something weird going on with those. Alright, I'm just going to pick one of these puzzles at random, or just the closest one. We'll jump in here and see what it looks like. But probably won't be doing much until the next episode. Cold Terrace. Okay, so now we're going to be playing around with this idea that... Oh, that's odd. So I'm going to have to place this lower sausage in a particular location. Okay, so the only real puzzle here is just getting those down. Which in each case just involves me standing up there. Because as soon as I'm standing up there... Oh, I see now, there's a gap between these. So if I would just do something like... I mean, isn't this really easy? Can I just solve this right now? We just go up this way. Let's face this direction. Oh. That's odd. So the problem is that I can't move up without facing up first. And of course, as soon as I face up, I can't move because there's a wall in the way. And ordinarily, the way you solve that is by facing away. But I can't do that because that causes me to move down. I can't go up when I'm already facing away. Oh, but that's what this is for. This is going to allow me to get in the right position. Okay, and they put a handy block out here for me so that I can just grab these and get them loosened up on the other side. And I just need to use both of these, although not in the way I was originally thinking. Okay, so there's obviously a pretty big problem with this plan. There'll never be a way for me to retrieve that one. Oh, nope, that's not true. This is really clever. I like that little move. I didn't explain it yet, but hopefully it'll make sense soon. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. Now, unfortunately, I think I'm about to find out what's wrong with this plan. So if I try to move down, or back towards me, then the sausage is going to roll up or forwards. So what I need to do is move forwards, which is going to cause it to roll backwards. Now, unfortunately, I can't really do anything else besides that. Oh, but if I had moved it off to the side... Alright, so let's just undo a bunch. Basically, the problem is this should have never been here in the first place. It should have been there. Okay, so now when I climb up and I face... let's just face out. Then I want to move in the opposite direction from the direction I want to go. Then we're going to step here. Gotta face the other direction, climb up. A little bit awkward because I need to move in the opposite direction of the way that I want to go. Okay, so let's finish getting this set up. So I think what I want to do is do this. Get them all on equal footing. Then I need to do something over here. Let's get that there. And then I want to climb up here. Now we're going to move backwards to push that. And then we can go climb down here. So that's how we get that out of position. Alright, and now it should just be a matter of getting all these done. Let's just go ahead and spear this. I seem to be causing more and more problems for myself. Alright, it's just busy work at this point. Oh my gosh, this is frustrating. Why is it so hard to swing this stupid spear around, or whatever it is? Let's just spear this, I guess. Over one. Down a couple. Then we gotta get this thing turned around. And now we can just push until it's done. If I can ever get in the right spot. Okay. Sweet. Got one of the new ones completed. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. In the next episode, we've got a bunch more of these puzzles on the new island. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.